Everybody, good afternoon. We've got Terry Wilson here. Start you off with the players. Raise hands and we'll get to questions. Sorry, Terry.
No, we're good.
John Clay.
Terry, when did you feel like that you were getting healthy and ready to play? And just talk about your performance today.
My wrist, it was pretty banged up, and at that time I couldn't really follow through with my throws, and it just didn't feel really good, and so I was just rehabbing it and getting it treated. And during that bye week, that bye week was really special. Especially for the guys that were kind of dinged up, to get some some treatment and heal up. But through that bye week, I feel like as a team we got better and improved. So I feel like going into this game, we knew who we were playing for, which was Coach Slarman and Chris Oates, and I feel like the guys were motivated, so we just knew we had to go out there and execute.
Larry.
Did you say me, Matt?
Larry, you're up, bud.
Yeah. Oh, okay, man. I can barely hear you there. So, but Terry, it just felt like watching you today that you kind of look like 2018 Terry. That you kind of just were back, cutting loose, instinctive, just you being you. I mean, am I wrong thinking that?
Not at all. And I just feel like I was out there playing football. Just trying to take care of the football, making the right reads. Being decisive on my reads, and just going out there and try to make plays for my football team, for the team. So, it's safe for you to say that.
Josh Moore.
Hey Terry, you were very efficient out there today, and one time you had 8 or 9 straight passes there completed. When you kind of get in that zone, do you feel that? Do you kind of notice that, or is that something you don't really pick up on until after when you're looking at the box score or whatever?
What was that? I didn't hear that last part.
Did you, in the middle of it, did you realize that you were locked in and that you had completed like 10 of 11, or whatever it was earlier?
While you're playing, it's not like you're really thinking of it, as like I'm 10 of 11. It's really just, trying to get the ball to the receivers, trying to, be efficient and just trying to, make plays. But once you're in that mood, you got your rhythm together and you're just trying to make plays out there. You're just trying to do what you can do to help the team. So I wouldn't really say that, it's something that I, was just, wanting to do. It's just something that, I'm going out there and just trying to make plays at the end of the day.
Mark Story. Mark, we can't hear you, bud. All right, Mark, we're going to come back to you. John Hale.
Terry, just what have the last few weeks been like for you? There was so much speculation when you were injured and then missing the Georgia game, then the bye week. Just what have you gone through over these last few weeks?
First of all, it's really just trying to get back healthy. Like I said, with my wrist, it kind of limited me. I couldn't throw, so I just, I had to sit out, a couple of practices. But once that started getting better, just starting to get back in the groove of things and, just looking on the things that we can improve in and the things that I can do better to be able to go out and win a football game and continue to win football games. So just really just locking down and honing in on what we have to do and what I have to do to help the team.
Lonnie.
Terry, you played a nice game today, but walk me through that particular play that happened between you and Rose when it was a deep pass in the corner down there. Walk me through that. What happened? Describe that.
Yeah, I mean, that's something.
I saw you grab your head and all that. Go ahead.
But yeah, that's something. I threw it, and I thought it was the perfect pass, but it came up short. I just had to put some more on it, and it's just something that I wish I could get back, but now I know the next time we do call that play, I got to let it eat and let AJ go get it. So that's one of those plays that you look at and you just like you don't want that happening. So just got to correct it.
All right, guys, we got Jamin Davis here too, so we got time for one or two more for Terry if you've got one. Mark, are you good now?
So Terry, the offensive line, what were you seeing from them before the game? Could you tell, did they just seem more intense? I mean, what were they like during the game? Were they more locked in? Could you feel their emotion?
Oh yeah. Coach Schlarman would want those guys to go out there and do what they do, and he wouldn't want them to be, pouting around and, feeling sorry. I mean, that's just the guy Coach Schlarman was. He's a tough dude. And so, he wants his players to be tough. And, our O-line, they went out there and executed and, did what they were supposed to do. And, I mean, those guys, they mean so much to me because, just seeing how much they work and, seeing, this week was tough for us. And just seeing how they responded, I mean, those guys really give it their all, each week, every game. So, we just got to keep working and get ready for next week.
All right, a final one for Terry. John Hale.
What was that first play like, Terry, when you all took the delay of game, and left the empty spot for Coach Schlarman? Just what were the emotions like there?
I mean, yeah, it was emotional. This game was to honor Coach Schlarman, and like I said, I mean, it's been a tough week for us all, we all have heavy hearts for his family, his wife. We just wanted to go out there and honor him before the game even started, really, and, just show our respect.
All right, guys, we got a couple players here, so we'll be right back with you.